What is happening, guys? It's Alan here from the Dangleberries, and I'm just not going to mess around. I'm going to jump straight into the video. We're going to check out some really cool tips and tricks to help you improve on Siege. So let's dive in and check out the first one here, located on Clubhouse. So for the first trick today, guys, we have a couple of amazing nade spots that you can use here over on Clubhouse. A big shout out to Nas for showing me these. These are sick. Now the funny thing is, I totally forgot that you could even break the floor inside the bathroom upstairs. But this is such a sick grenade spot. So what you need to do here is by shooting at an angle onto the ceiling by breaking a small section of the wall, there's actually a flat concrete floor up above that ceiling. Now when you throw the nade up in there, it rolls across that concrete ceiling and it can kill anyone inside the bathroom, especially if the site is located in gym and bedroom. Now the second nade, same concept, by shooting at an angle to make sure that you're not shooting through the floor rather than taking off that first layer. You can throw a nade right on top of that concrete floor and it will take out anyone sitting in the corner of the master bedroom upstairs. Moving on to the next trick, guys, and this is a hiding spot located over on Villa inside the living room. Now big shout out to Gustus for originally finding this one, and it's been featured over on Coconut Bra's channel as well recently, where he showed that you can reinforce the walls and use it for angles over onto kitchen door. Now I like to use it as a hiding spot, and I found an extension of it too by lying on top of the beams. You can hide yourself very well there from anyone pushing through the living room, and you can get some really sneaky picks in the round. Now it's a very simple process, as you've seen already. By just standing on the right hand side of the armchair, you can run around the arch and up onto the fireplace, and you're all set from there. Moving on to the next trick, guys, and this is a hiding spot located over on Cafe inside the kitchen. Now, I thought this one was patched. I didn't think it was still in the game. I showed this a very long time ago, but it's actually still there, and I was quite surprised. But what you need to do here is just by impacting the floor, making sure you shotgun out the underside, getting rid of those white buckets underneath the shelf as well, and you can lie prone and push yourself inside under the counter. Now, of course, it is a very risky spot because it's very hard to get out of if someone does push the site and try to plant the bomb, but it could definitely be a fun spot to see how long you could last there, maybe in some casual or some good fun if you're trying it out in ranked. Moving on to the next trick, guys, and I have a couple of zero spots to show you. A lot of people are asking me to do more of those, so I'm going to show you a couple of amazing ones right now. The first one here, located on the bank, just down in the jewelry spawn. If you open up the left window of the CEO office and you fire the zero cam right on the white light on the ceiling, that light that runs right across the ceiling, you'll be able to have it completely disappear behind that white light. Now it is super strong. You can watch all of the reinforced walls too if you're trying to have your team push from top square and get those walls open. You'll be able to use the cams to take out the bandits. You'll be able to see it from the defender perspective too. The cam is completely invisible up behind that white light and they will not be able to see it, and you'll have some extra information of anyone sitting close to those reinforced walls. Now the second zero cam is pretty straightforward. I showed you this from a Valcam perspective on one of my recent videos, but this one just works just as good for a zero cam. Again, placing it above the light to the left on the little column, you'll be able to watch the 90 hallway and over the arch in towards archives. Moving on to the next trick, guys, and this is a C4 and Valcam spot combo here over on Chalet. Now, I did show this a very long time ago in the initial release of the new rework of Chalet, but this is such a sick spot and I've used it so often. By standing up on the very top balcony, if you throw a Valcam on the top of the light on the second pillar on the main stairs, you can watch the whole of the main lobby and the cam is completely invisible to the enemy. Now you can obviously team this up with a C4 from underneath, whether it be right in front of the doorway or closer in when the attackers push into the building. Moving on to the next trick, guys. Now, of course, this might be a little bit of a risky one. You might be wasting a C4 by doing this, but it could also be super effective if you do it right. Now, this was originally shown by Coconut Bra a long time ago, and I was very surprised to see that it still actually is in the game. Now, what you do here is by reinforcing a wall, any reinforced wall on any map, if you shoot out the side where the spikes are sitting out, using a shotgun or an impact, if you lie prone on the ground and look right up in between the reinforced wall and the soft part of the wall, if you can throw a C4 on the outer side of the soft wall, it will be completely silent to the enemy. So if someone drops in from the hatch down onto the top of red stairs and tries to open the wall, they will not hear the C4 and you can get that easy kill. So for the final trick today, guys, this is a really simple one. It's something to help anyone who doesn't like to cook nades if you're trying to get someone from underneath. For some reason I find it a little bit inconsistent, but what you can do is by shooting a small hole in the ceiling, just like when I was showing you on Clubhouse, take out that first layer of the ceiling. Now they won't hear it from underneath, they'll hear it very distant shooting and they won't expect it, and you can throw the nade inside that little hole and it will roll across the other parts of the soft ceiling and take out anyone up above. So that's it for the video today, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. All the usual stuff, make sure to follow up on my socials. I do have a TikTok now as well if you want to go check that out. There's a lot of exclusive stuff over there, extra tips and tricks, etc. So please go and follow that. All the links will be in the description. If you have any tip or trick you'd like to see featured on the channel, join up on my Discord. Again, the link is in the description and you can post your tips and tricks in there and you may see them in a future video. If you are new to the channel and you want to keep up to date, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you know when I upload my next video. And as always, give it up.